Kyrgyz Republic, a country of mountains, glaciers, and rivers, is located in the heart of Central Asia, under the arcs of Alatu Mountains. The total area of the country is a little less than 200,000 square kilometers, where 5.7 million people harmoniously live, representing more than 80 ethnic groups. Mountains are an integral part of the relief of the country and occupy more than 90% of the entire area. Kyrgyzstan is located at the altitude of more than 400 meters above the sea. More than half of the country is at altitude ranging from 1,000 to 3,000 meters, and the third part stands high and reaches the roofs of heaven with its pinnacles. At 7,439 meters, Pobeda Park is the highest mountain in the Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan prides its mountain ranges, which are also an element of folklore, culture, and heritage. Glacier areas make up 4.2% of the country, and the total volume of water reserves in Kyrgyzstan is 2.5 thousand cubic kilometers. It is these glaciers feed the rivers of the country by 35 to 40%. The total number of rivers and lakes exceed 40,000. Geosystem in Kyrgyzstan is complex and interconnected. Not only well-being of Kyrgyzstan, but the well-being of the entire Central Asia region depends on the stability. But everything has its price, so Kyrgyzstan has to pay for its natural beauty, with constant threat of earthquakes, floods, mudslides, and avalanches. Ministry of Emergency Situation of Kyrgyz Republic successfully averts the threats and remedies effects. Its extensive experience allows it not only to prepare highly skilled staff, but also makes an invaluable contribution to the training of rescuers from around the world, primarily in cooperation with International Organization of Civil Defense. Nature reserves Alarcha is located 45 kilometers from the capital of Kyrgyz Republic, Bishkek. It is in this place, with its most extreme conditions, the State Training Center of Rescue Officers of Kyrgyz Republic was set up. 3 international training seminars on mine rescue have been conducted since 2012 for specialists of participating countries of ICDO. In the context of practical sessions and training climbs in Alarcha, George, at the height of 3,400 meters above the sea level, the participants tested techniques and actions of rescue and evacuation operations.
Also, only the experience of the climb mountain, but also there are many experience. I benefit from this course about the roads, how to make notes, how to climb cliffs, rocks, and how to lowering from high mountains. We know that in every country there are many rescue teams, many search, and they are dealing with roads and with high buildings, but in this country is different.
Mountains do not forgive mistakes, so all foreign experts receive comprehensive training on the required disciplines, which include laying the routes, summit, ascent, and rock climbing. As a result, in 3 years of seminar, 37 representatives of the member states of ICDO received knowledge and skill required in rescue operation in the mountain. Now let's move to the Pearl of Central Asia, Issyk-Kul Lake. In 2014, in the resort center of Issyk-Kul province, in the city of Cholponata, the 3rd International Training Seminar on Diving was conducted for representatives of rescue services of participating countries of ICDO. The purpose of the practical seminar was to train specialists in diving, test methods of sessions with different linguistic groups of trainees, share best practices, and establish permanent partnership in the field of diving between member states of ICDO. Several dozens of experts from 16 countries, Tunisia, Jordan, Togo, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Armenia, Senegal, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Ghana, Sudan, Mongolia, Morocco, Lebanon, and Moldova received direct training. Three underwater training ranges simulating rescuers' work in the setting of the sunken buses and motorboats and artificial obstruction were built in order to adapt to the real condition of rescue operation. With the support of the research vessel Malta Accompanied by instructors, the participants organized rescue diving operations at the depth of up to 34 meters, search and recovery of objects, underwater photos and video documentation. They tested the use of manual and power tools for rescue work, carried out qualifying diving. Each participant made from 6 to 8 hours of diving. Upon completion of the training, the participants made their recommendations on conducting the next international training seminar on diving and how to improve them, namely by increasing the length of diving course and hours of diving. In addition, the participants wanted to learn and get a qualification permit for the underwater operations by 1 to 2 groups of specialization of diving operation. International Civil Defense Organization, since its founding in 1958, ICDO was formalized in 1972, has been a flagship in the protection of people and the environment. For 67 years, ICDO united 54 participating countries, and another 19 states are observers. In 2012, Kyrgyz Republic became the full member state and immediately offered its help in solving urgent problems for rescuers in the entire world. Training on the mountains and diving rescue operations which took place in Kyrgyz Republic is the first step in the development of training programs in a wide range of qualifications. Under the auspices of ICDO, the Ministry of Emergency Situation of Kyrgyz Republic will make every effort to further institutional development and capacity building of the course.